Here.
Ring, 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 ring. Skippy thinks the phone is for him, said Mom.
Okay, so now that we're at the end of the story, at least right here, we're going to write some more to the ending, okay? We're going to write what we think Skippy did with the phone next, okay? So what do you think he did with the phone? What can we add to our story? I'm going to put it right here.
Answered it.
You think he answered the phone?
He did think it was for him.
He did think it was for him. Do you think he could answer it?
Okay.
How's he going to answer it? How do you want me to write that? Or you're going to write it? We're going to write it together. Then Skippy answered the phone?
Yes.
Okay, let me write this over here real quick so I don't forget it. And Skippy answered the phone? Is that what you said?
Yes.
What else do you want to write? Let's read this again together.
What else he did?
Let's go over this again. Then Skippy answered the phone. Now what?
So I can put a different sentence that says
you can
what
add.
Skippy should have done.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
add to the story. We're adding to the story.
Buried it?
What? After he answered the phone, then he buried it? Or are these some different ideas? Maybe he buried it, and then you can decide which idea you'd like.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so how would we put that? Skippy.
Then Skippy
Okay, then
buried it.
Skippy buried it. Which one do you like the best? He answered the phone or he buried it?
Answered.
Answered? Okay. So what else could we write? Then Skippy answered the phone?
Yes.
What would happen next after he answered it?
Then he buried.
Oh, then he buried it after he answered it? So we'll put both of them down. Okay.
You only needed to use two.
Do you want another sentence after that?
No.
What do you think?
I'm gonna add on.
What do you think his family did?
Dig it up.
Okay, so his family. All right, so I bet you can write the beginning of the first word. Then. What's the beginning of that? Okay, you want me to finish it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then, okay, Skippy. Skippy. Can you get the next one? Letter? Sk. Sk. Do you want me to finish it, or do you want to finish it? Let me finish it. Okay, what would come next, you think?
I don't know.
I.
P.
P. Actually, there's two of them. And then there's a Y at the end. Skippy. Answered. How's that begin? You begin it and I'll finish it. A. Answered. Okay. Answered the. Can you write the? It's your turn.
That's great. Okay, let's clean up. Very good.
Okay, let's see if we got it right. This part of it. Can you read this with me?
Then Skippy answered it.
Answered the What did he answer? Phone. So now we're going to write phone next. And that one's, I'll write that one for you. Remember I said the PH has the F sound in that word, doesn't it? Okay, now let's read it.
Then Skippy answered the phone.
Okay. What comes at the end of the sentence? When we're through with the sentence, what do we put at the very end? Maybe a period?
Yeah.
Yeah, period. Okay. Because that shows that we're through with that sentence, right? So we're going to start with the next one. Next. You know, when you start that word out for me, what does it start with? Next. Make sure you're leaving the space, okay? I'll finish it for you. X. See here, that X, next. So what do you do next? Next, Skippy how would you know how to spell that? How would you know now? Did you look up here? Is that what you're doing? Yeah. That's pretty smart. You knew we already wrote it in a sentence up in front of it. So you can use that to spell your word, can't you? Okay. What does Skippy do next?
Bury the bone.
He buried it. Okay, I'm going to write buried for you. He buried it. Okay. Oops, where does the I go? Where does the I go?
Front.
It.
Back.
It. Should it go over there?
I said front.
It.
I said front.
Front? Is the I in the front?
Yes.
Okay, where's my pen? Look at the pen.
Okay, conversation 준비됐나요?
What sound do you hear first? What sound do you hear first? Okay, that's good. That's all right. And then what comes at the end of the sentence? Good job. Okay, let's read this together. Okay, let's read it.
Then Skippy
answered
the phone. Next, Skippy buried it.
Okay. So what was next? His family.
His family.
Okay.